It's the Carabao Cup second leg in the semi-finals. Can we produce comeback of all comebacks against Liverpool? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton, and we're moving along very quickly. We have played a few games since the last episode, and we're going to start off today with a Carabao Cup semi-final second leg against Liverpool and an away game against Watford. But first of all, there's been some movement in the transfer market, and the first one is Simone Rabbi, left winger. We wanted a backup for Liam Hughes, even though Angel Gomez can play in that position. We're using him more or less as a central attacking midfielder now. He comes from Lecce from Italy. He's played in Italy all this time, and he had a very good season so far this season. 16 games, 7 goals, 7 assists, 4 Player of the Match awards. And at £10 million, an absolute bargain. Look at these stats. Finishing, he's got a finish. I mean, he can play up front actually. Ooh, I wasn't aware. Interesting. That could spell trouble for Frin and Pietro, though, I guess. He's got good crossing and dribbling as well. He's got acceleration and pace, so he's going to be able to get to that ball very quickly as well. And already 18.5 million. He is quite expensive on 64 grand a week, but hey, we've got to pay in order to get these decent players. The next one is Oriol Biscuits, or Biscuit. He's Spanish, and of course a central midfielder. Yes, he can play defensive, but we're not going to be using him as defensive. He's going to play in the centre. He comes from, actually we nicked him from Southampton. They make a loss on him as well, surprisingly. He's not had that much success over here, it has to be said, but I'm hoping we're going to get the best out of him. 28 years old, a little bit of experience, and again we just wanted some people as backups in midfield and some decent backups. Yes, we have got the likes of McCormick and Cole and Ogbeta even. They're not up to scratch really, I don't think, not in the Premiership, but he's got very good passing and first touch, so hopefully he's going to he's going to do the job for us, and he's very well rounded as well. We say goodbye to Ethan Laird. He's gone to Fulham now, would you believe? I wasn't looking to sell him, but an offer came up I couldn't refuse. So if we just have a look, we were offered 17.5, going up to 21 million. Now, considering we bought him for 16.5 plus a part exchange, I don't think it's that bad a deal. And we've not been playing him. I mean, he's already played 4 games this season and not very well up to scratch. I think he was more suited to the Championship, to be fair. We've had to let him go. Money kind of talked, and in order to fund them other players that we brought in so far, we had to let him go. Another player that's gone, but he's not gone permanently though. Ennis, he's gone out on loan. He has gone to I think, where was it? Doncaster. He's going to play in the Sky Bet League One. See how well he does. I'm expecting him to score quite a lot of goals considering of his calibre. He's done pretty well for us so far, but again, it's game time he is getting it. And for a youngster, well, I say youngster, he's 27 years old now, so we're just going to try and up that as well, up his values, just so we can sell him on as well. He's just not really broken into the first team really. With a finishing of 15, pace and acceleration, you'd expect him to do a little bit more. But to get ahead of Frin and Pietro, you've got to be something special. With Ethan Laird gone, we're having a look at Jean Carlos. He's currently at Strasbourg. He joins on the 1st of July. Now, I think when we did the contract, we loaned him straight back without even thinking about it. I didn't even notice it on the contract, and that is my bad. So we're going to be kind of one player down, especially on the right back position. But we're going to look to our under 23, see if we can nab somebody from there just as a backup. To be perfectly honest, Norville Williams is playing just too good, and we're not going to let him go. We've still got 6 million in the transfer budget. We're not sure who yet we're looking for. Carlos is going to come in the summer. It was my bad on that, I guess, but we're just looking for another player, and we're not sure where we need to strengthen, to be perfectly honest. Possibly another midfielder, possibly a striker maybe. But Rabbi can, if you can pop it down in the comments below how I'm supposed to actually pronounce that. I want to say Rabbi, but it could be Rabbi. I'm going to go with Rabbi, I think, for him. But yeah, apart from that, we've bring in 97 so far, 65 million we've spent, a net spend of 32 million. That's not bad at all, considering we started with a little bit. We started with 7 million in the beginning, and over the 2 transfer windows, we might still be able to grab another player or 2. With them transfers, we played a couple more games. Since beating Blackburn 6-1, we got hammered by Liverpool in the first leg, as we thought we would do. 54,000 spectators witnessed a 4-0 drubbing. I doubt it there's going to be any way back for us, but who knows. We then go and continue our fine form against Bournemouth. Arnold scoring on the right hand side, and I tell you what, he's proven to be a very, very good player on the right wing. We lose to Man United away from home 1-0, 75,500. We bring 3,000 away fans for that game, and we only lose the 1-0. United near the top of the table, dominated the game, but we played very, very well, and we almost nicked it towards the end. Fulham, disappointed we were 1-0 up in this one through Arnold once again, but a goal right on half time, and Kingsley Uday on the 74th minute getting the winner for Fulham. Very disappointing, but then come 2 fantastic victories. One against Burnley, we were 1-0 down in this one, and Friend scoring with a brace, 2 goals in 11 minutes. And what can I say? We played very well in that one. And then we won in the 4th round against Charlton, which you would have expected. But a 3-0. Rabbi scoring on his debut, with Robertson scoring the other 2 goals as well. So I'm relatively happy. And we got the draw coming straight up. But we got Liverpool. We got and Watford in the league. But first of all, let's have a look at the draw. I tell you what, it's all go today. Everything's happening today. Right, let's view the draw. There's not many teams left. In fact, there's quite a lot actually. Looks like a lot of teams not being played yet. So South and West Brom, we don't get them. That's good. Leicester, Man City. Okay, we avoid 2 big teams already. Liverpool, let's avoid them, please. We do. Bristol City or Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury being the giant killers. Tottenham will play Huddersfield or Arsenal. Interesting. We're avoiding them guys. Preston, do we get Preston? No, Man United. So we avoid the big teams. Who is left? Barnsley, Brentford, Fulham, Forest. Forest did come in and put an offer for one of our players, and I can't think who it was actually. Did he? We said no, and somebody came in with a £45 million offer for Buongiorno. I definitely said no to that one. We're not letting these 2 guys go out that centre back. So ideally we could do with another centre back. Ogbekta can play there. Leo's just not up to scratch. But anyway, back to this. We play Forest. Typical. Another championship side away from home. It could prove to our advantage, as Brentford or Fulham will play Swansea, Millwall, Barnsley. Okay, so some of the lesser teams do avoid the bigger teams. Right, straight into the game then. This is a side that we are going to be playing with. Bottoli is going to be in goal. Got Nova, Williams, Didi, Buongiorno and Colotti at the back. We've got McCormick. We've got Robertson in the centre. Arnold, Kloss and Rabbi. And then we've got Pietro up front. He's not doing that well at the moment, but with a couple of players that are near enough battered a little bit. So we're going to start off with Rabbi, especially for Liam Hughes at the moment. He's got 6 and 4. Frin as well, he's exceptional. I'm going to take him up front. Kloss has got a great relationship with both forwards, so if we could go 2 up front, that would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to put Frin back up front, mainly because he's our leading goal scorer. Arnold's got 10 goals and 3 assists. That's not bad from the right hand side at all. We were already 4-0 down from the first leg, so it's going to be reasonably difficult this game. But we'll do this for the fans. Blin managed to play in his favoured attack in the first leg in his defensive midfielder role, so we went 4-1-4-1. Obviously proved to no avail at all, did it? As Liverpool come forward, we get a tackling, but again didn't go very far. They've got an Arnold, obviously not the same Arnold. As we're 1-0 down already with 10 minutes on the clock. 5-0 aggregate lead already. Frankie de Jong has just gone and put Liverpool ahead. It's the same old once again, and Liverpool are just too good. Handball possibly, and Vlachos is well, it's a great cross, isn't it? Really, just don't know what to do against this Liverpool side. We're not expecting to win, but you would like to put up some sort of a fight. We're going more attacking this time, as we're going to say get a little bit more creative as well. With as Liverpool are more fired up, we're inspired. They did have a lot of shots when they in the first leg, but 5-0. Can we get a goal? Let's see if we can put up a fight in this second half. We're not going through. The fact that we have got to the semi-final is something. And what's happened here? Salah's going to take some sort of free kick. Wow. 5 minutes into the second half this time. So 10 minutes in the first half, 5 minutes in the second, and that's it. I think you could safely say it's game over, and I'm not sure but what Bartoli is actually doing in that goal. We're going to bring Liam Hughes in, see if he can grab the ball. He was an inside forward, Rabbi was, his favoured position, but we're not going to be playing that now. Duke can come in for Kloss, and you know what, I'm going to bring young Solace in, give him a little bit of game time, so we're just changing it up a little bit as well. Just see what happens. But 6-0, 2-0 at home. It's no biggie, I guess. Can we? Okay. We've got a rear attack. Can we get a goal back? I don't think we've scored against Liverpool. Or have we? Go. Not quite sure what that was. I do think come the summertime we are going to have to... I'm hoping we're going to get quite a lot of money, providing where we do stay up as Brewster comes forward. He was a thorn in our side. And really, back post, Norville Williams. What are you doing, son? 8-0 in aggregate. I guess 8-0 over 2 games isn't too bad. But yeah, a home game. We don't really want to be losing home games, do we? Not this drastically. And Batali is just not even interested, is he? Maybe we just need another goalkeeper as backup, just to give him a little motivation, as to say, you know what? It's not a gimme you're our first choice. That's offside. The linesman is staying where he is. He had the flag up. It's only 3-0. We're doing slightly better this time round. And straight into the next highlight. So it appears. Did he? Oh, that's a good ball. That's an excellent ball. Frin's on goal now. Dooku. Oh, wonderful goal. 3-1 doesn't merely look as bad as 4-0, does it? Or even 3-0. It's a great ball by Solis there, I think it was, and Dooku with a lovely goal after being laid on for it by Frin. He gets another assist, so 11 goals, 2 assists now, Frin to his name. Can we get another one, really? Can we? Can we get another one, Buongiorno? Oh my god, Dudi's got one. Dudi? It's Didi, not Dudi. Wow, what a finish. This is a comeback. This is it. This is a comeback. Is it going to be on? A comeback is on? I doubt it, but is it come back on? Buongiorno getting the assist. The 2 centre-backs combined. What a flipping strike that is. My word. Alisson's getting nowhere near that one. It's just a shame we can't come back overall. But 3-2, we've done ourselves justice in this game. I think we've done pretty well. 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. I think a comeback was on, don't you think? It wasn't, was it, really? But 3-2, 7-2 on aggregate. It was, if we didn't concede them, it might have been totally different. Excellent effort, guys. You came back. They're disappointed. Well, I suppose you would be, wouldn't you, if you get knocked out in the semi-finals. But 7-2 on aggregate. Yeah, it's not a great result, is it? But you know what? Second leg at home as well. Much, much better. We received 29,000. Really? Is that all? What does that do to our finances? Woo! We got 37. That does mean as well a sale has gone through. Now I don't think I mentioned it before, but we do lose another player. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't expect this one to go through. He wanted to talk to them, and I said, yeah, I guess you can. And it was a player we're looking to get rid of in the summer as well. So let's see the player who's gone. Lo and behold, it's Brandon Williams. He's gone. And he's gone to Nottingham Forest. We got a good deal on him. He's worth 6 million, but I think we got 7. I think that's to rise to 8.75 as well with other add-ons. He's just not cut it for us at all. Not reaching a 7 once. Very disappointed that he hasn't come to much, which does mean there is an opening at left back now, so we're not doing pretty well at the back, are we? We're pretty solid. Now all of a sudden we're losing players left, right and centre. Move on to the Watford game. A game which we would like to win, and in the meantime we might pick somebody else up. At Vicarage Road then, the destination, away from home, and we're playing against 19th in the division, so hopefully we should come away with a victory here or some sort of non-loss game. Bertolli's going to continue in goal. We've got Williams, Didi, Buongiorno and Carlotti at the back. Very well balanced back four there. Biscuits is going to make his debut. He's going to play alongside O'Reilly. Arnold, we've offered him a new contract after he's refused the one against Bristol City, so he's got no release clause now at all. We were going to lose a lot of money if he went for £1 million. Klaas is going to play alongside him with Hughes on the left hand side, and we're going to have Frint, our top goal scorer, up front. It looks a very, very packed house though at Watford. It's the only game going on at the moment. Pulisic, they've got Pulisic. When did they get Pulisic? They've got Pulisic. Chelsea Pulisic. It would be, wouldn't it? Is it? We're going to have to check. Pause it. I want to check if this is the Pulisic from Chelsea. It looks like 28 years old. Very, very good indeed. And yeah, he's from Chelsea. Oh my God. Oh, we're going to have to start raiding Dortmund. Dortmund have quite a good few players, don't they? Klaas to O'Reilly. Can we get enough in here? Oh, it's a block. Arnold picks it up to Biscuits. Going to give it him back. Oh, lovely dink over the top there by Biscuits. Cross comes in, and there's the back of the net. Liam Hughes, 7th of the season for him. And between him and Rabbi, it's going to be a tough competition who's going to be playing each game. And if I mean, that's a beautiful dink over the top. Biscuits with the vision. Williams with a cross and back post. Good header. Climbs in front of the number 32 there. And it's lovely in the back of the net. Wonderful stuff. Diddy wins it into Biscuits, who's got the vision. Plays a lovely ball out to Hughes. Carlotti, middle. Nobody quite getting there though. As they come away, Pulisic is coming away. He skips past one. Skips past everybody else with a good save by Bertolli in goal. Tipped it over the bar. Dive into his right top corner, I guess. And another header goes over. I'm intrigued as to how many fans we've brought with us to this game. Do we get another chance? Carlotti with a throw. Biscuits getting involved. Pass it to Klaas. Good ball in. Wow, Frint gets a goal. And the linesman's running away. It's no offside. Wonderful play. Klaas this time. I think we've got a very, very good side. We just need to improve one or two players with some top players and able to fight for the top 10 places. But we're doing all right. Mid-table is where we're planning to finish. Wow, ooh, he's kept in onside that defender there. It's a very good finish all the same for his 12th goal of the season, I think it was. Probably time to make a couple of changes as well, as Quina comes ball in for Watford there, headed over. That would have been awful to concede straight after half time. It's teams like this, if they're languishing at the bottom in the relegation zone, we have to take the bull by the horns and produce something special and get away with some wins. Especially, well, if we can. Ramsey's just. Is that Aaron Ramsey? That would explain a lot. It is Adam Ramsey. He's 24 years old. Maybe we should pick him up as well. He will be a very, very good player in midfield. Driving forward. I'm going to bring Pietro in. He can play up there. Dooku for... Nah, I don't want to change that. We're going to bring Rabbi in. He can run ragged, can't he? And in fact, I'm just going to give him attack on inside forward a little bit. Carlotti can push up as well. Do we bring in... Where else can Biscuits play? He can play DLP, so can Robertson, but them two are playing pretty well in the middle, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Get this one away. O'Reilly comes forward, pushes the ball out to Pietro, shoots. He's got his passes man. He's in on goal. Just goalkeeper to get in. Come on. I'm punching the air. It's like, yes. Wonderful. I can't believe it. Pietro with his 5th goal of the season. He was lucky to get away with the rebound there. I mean, it came off his inside legs there, the 26, but... Pietro just, well, I'm not sure what the goalie was doing. Just like that, really. But Pietro with a good, cool finish. 3-0. I'll safely say that this is a. I'm going to pause it there. Actually, I'm going to take off. Do we take off? We'll take off. I'm thinking of bringing Solis in just to give him a run out in the last 5-10 minutes. Wonderful. I'm happy We bounce back from a defeat from Liverpool, and we do ourselves justice by beating Watford. It's a fantastic result. It could mean danger for Watford. With players like Pulisic, really? He must be on a lot of money. Oh, Kloss is coming forward now. Oh, it could have been. Oh, play back. Oh my God, Rabbi's got a second goal. I tell you what, we are playing so well. I mean, you could say it's a fluke that it just seems to work together with the new signings. We seem to play ever so well. That's a beautiful play by Pietro there. He gets another assist to his name, and in fact that might have been his first assist actually this season. But away from home, a smashing 4-0 victory, 6 on target, 4 of them on goal. It does move us into 8th position though, ahead of West Ham, Burnley, Newcastle, West Brom, Fulham. But I mean, look at that, and Watford languishing at the bottom, still down there, and our goal difference has been improved a fair bit as well. Norwich are just ahead of us. We're hunting them down, and we're just 1 place off. In fact, 1 point off a European place. I mean, imagine that. Bolton in Europe. Just one more transfer to talk about. Not sure if I've already spoken about it. We did make a right wing choice. £12 million from Birmingham, Tyrese John Jules. Because of the scare with Arnold potentially going to Bristol City, we had to get somebody in pretty quick, and he was the only one that was really available. And from Birmingham, £12 million, you'd probably think, yeah, it's quite excessive, but he's on 34 grand a week, 25 years old, very, very good physicals. He can cross the ball and dribble and run and everything else. It looks pretty decent, I guess. If you just put him up with the comparison against Arnold, he is slightly better. In fact, the Watford game was actually televised. So Liverpool and Watford televised. Does that bring in extra money for us? 34 million, only just. TV revenue 1.1 million. Not an awful lot, is it? Really? I think what we'll do, I say we would like to play against the Arsenal game, but possibly Aston Villa away from home, or do we challenge Arsenal? Do we want to see that one? Do we want to see Villa? They are lying in 18th position, so maybe that could be another victory for us. And then we're going to be playing for Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thanks very much for watching. Thank you.